Hello everyone and welcome back. Now, if you're a Bank of America customer, you might have had a panic-inducing morning on Wednesday. Imagine logging into your account only to find nothing. Blank account balances, accounts temporarily unavailable, messages and a whole lot of uncertainty. Can you imagine the anxiety? Is my money safe? Are my funds still there? Now, these are the questions that flooded social media forums and phone lines. And rightfully so, your hard-earned cash, your financial security is seemingly vanished. But here's the thing. This isn't just about Bank of America. This is about trust. It's about the fragile relationship between you, your bank, and your money. When technology fails, do institutions have your back or not? What do you think? Well, in this video, we'll take a look at what really happened during the Bank of America outage. And we'll also hear from others who share their thoughts on this. Take a look at their videos. I will be right back. And when I do, I'll share more information on this.
Let's talk about relevant things that happen because people don't like what I'm talking about anyway. So let me just help you. So today, Bank of America is experiencing an outage. So people's bank accounts are seeing zeros. And that's really weird and very sketch, to be honest with you, which makes you wonder about crypto, right? So if we're seeing outages with banks, they're probably doing some type of infrastructure change and they're changing over to crypto, but I don't know. And Verizon was out recently, so who knows? But just figured you should know. So there's that.
Bank of America just said, you know what I'm saying? Like, how could y'all let 6 hours in a day happen where people don't have access to their money? Like, what are y'all serious? Then the Zelle. It's the Zelle for me. The Zelle is now. Like, people can't get, okay, you say the money there, why I can't get it out? If the money there is just a balance issue, why can't I get my money out? Why can't I select my account and get my money out? Like, they are crazy. My job would never. You would have a Zelle wire option. You would have an option to get up out of there. If you need it, that's crazy. They bogus. They played us.
Signed on to their Bank of America app just to see that they have a zero balance or there's some issue with their account. I did this morning and just checked it up as a technical error. Then I just got on there again and I see it's the same, and then it's trending on Twitter and everybody's like talking about it. So apparently this is like I don't know, I guess nationwide outage or error, whatever's going on. I know there's some people that say their accounts show zero balance. But mine doesn't show zero, it just has like little dashes. If I click on my individual accounts, it does show me the balance at the top. I don't know what's going on. I hope my information ain't getting stolen. I have been with Bank of America for 7 years and never had any issues with them. Definitely nothing like that. So I'm not sure what the deal is. But what I do know, when this issue gets resolved and I go back into my account, I better have every single dime put back into my account, including to the very cent. So better not be no money taken out of my account or the balance be wrong and none of that. It better be back to the very cent. I know that much.
Hi, I just wanted to get on and tell you, share a story with what's going on with me. Today I got up and I was going to just check something with my bank, and I logged into Bank of America and it says your account is not available. So of course with me, the first thing I think is they finally got me. The firm finally got to me. They have now done something to my bank account. And so I said, okay, let me log off, and maybe it's just a little fluke right now. And I'll log on later. About 30 minutes later, I logged on again and it said the same thing. Then I'm getting very suspicious because I bank at Bank of America, and I'll be honest with you, I had heard back a couple of months ago about some situations with Bank of America that they were having issues. And I also read that Warren Buffett had sold off almost $1 billion $1 billion of his stock in Bank of America. When I first heard that, the first thing that came to mind, if Warren Buffett is selling it off, that means that I need to make a move as well. But I didn't, because, I'm like everybody else. In the first place, things like that are annoying. You're busy. You don't have time to think about it. Anyway, so I later called Bank of America today, and I was on hold for 28 minutes. Never got to talk to anyone. So when I started researching it and I looked online and I saw all of these news stories that Bank of America is down. And so I'm like, oh my God. I knew this, I heard about it, and I did nothing about it. I am just like all the people that I talk about. We were warned. There were many reports. I read many of the people that I follow were warning about Bank of America. And so, of course, now I'm nervous about it and I don't know what's going on. So I just wanted to tell you. So I started doing a little bit more research. I went into the holdings channel and I wanted to know who holds most of the stock in Bank of America. And of course, the first company that came up was Berkshire Hathaway, which is Warren Buffett, basically. And then then it came up with other companies, of course, Vanguard, BlackRock, Vanguard, BlackRock, State Street, and then the number 5 was, I was surprised to see this, was JP Morgan Chase. And that's why I remembered when I looked this up when I first heard about Bank of America, I was like, okay, so if Bank of America is in trouble, I also have an account at Chase. I was like, I can't move it to Chase because they're really the same company. People don't realize that so many of these institutions that you think are competitors are really not. They're owned by the same ownership group. And so because of that, I did not know what to do with my Bank of America, what money I had in Bank of America. And so I just wanted to let you know this. If you follow my website, I am not a financial analyst. I get my information from other people who are far more educated in this area than I am. But anyway, I just wanted to draw a conclusion or a parallel to it. There's this theory that came out in 1966. It's called the Cloward-Piven theory because there are two political analysts, Cloward and Piven, that came up with it. And their theory was, or they posited that in order to destroy capitalism, what you do is you start at first with their banking industry or their financial industry, and you bring it down, or you do large national debt. And I was thinking that sounds very familiar. When you have unbridled debt, then you start, the next thing is unbridled immigration. And then let's see, they say you have a large national debt, then what they call unfettered immigration, and then you start pushing your society into collapse, and you have all types of disasters. Does it all sound familiar to you? Now, I'm not making any conclusions except, remember I told you that the president of the firm told us about 6 weeks ago or so that they were going on and they were not stopping. They were going to escalate what they were doing. It all fits and it all sounds familiar. Draw your own conclusions. Go to my website. And as I said, I'm not a financial analyst. All I can do is tell you what's happening. I can't necessarily tell you why it's happening. And I say that the people always seem like it's the same part or it's the same firm. Anyway, have a good evening.
Now, the Bank of America customers reported having trouble accessing their bank accounts on Wednesday, but the bank said the apparent glitch has been largely fixed. Reports about a problem at Bank of America spiked around 12:45 p.m. ET on Down Detector, which collects data on outages. Many customers complained they could not see their account balances. Some who could access their accounts were startled to see zero balances. Imagine, guys, checking your balance and the only thing you can see is zero. Now, in a statement to CNN, Bank of America acknowledged that some clients were experiencing an issue accessing their accounts and balance information. Now, these issues are being addressed and have largely been resolved. Bank of America said, "We apologize for any inconvenience." Bank of America declined to specify what caused the problem. It's not clear when all systems will be fully back to normal. Now, multiple CNN employees with Bank of America accounts could not log into their accounts online on Wednesday afternoon. A message displayed for one Bank of America customer said the current balance amount for one or multiple accounts may be temporarily unavailable. Now, 5 accounts show zero balance. Over 20K, one Bank of America customer on Down Detector wrote. Another said he can't log in, but his wife can, and her accounts display no balance. Shows my dad just fine, though, another user said. Now, Down Detector only reports an incident when the number of problem reports is significantly higher than the typical volume for that time of the day. Now, a lot of people shared their experiences, and this one says, "My money is still missing, and Bank of America won't even admit to an issue. I'm going to have a slow fees to pay. thanks to Bank of America. I still have credit card transactions that are pending for 2 days now. Also, one duplicate charge. I've been a BOFA customer for decades. I currently rely heavily on online banking, including employer direct deposits. I didn't check my account when the major outage was reported, but today at 2 p.m. Pacific, my online account seems perfectly normal, including a direct deposit and a recent activity on my account credit card. Also, I work in technology, hence my username. I believe it's hackers stealing money. Someone used my card on Google Pay or hacked into my phone and bought $200 worth of Uber Eats last week. It's not hackers. Settle down. You're right, it's aliens or the solar flares happening. Laugh out loud. Am I the only one with missing money being told that they have no idea what I'm talking about? Bank of America claims that the issue is fully solved. How exactly? Where are my deposits? Where is my previous balance? Now, the Bank of America outage has really sparked widespread concern. And from the voices which are loud and clear, scanning the comments, it's evident that many are on high alert, questioning whether this technical glitch might be more than meets the eye. Now, some suspect foul play, wondering if scammers are exploiting the situation to steal money. Is this a phishing attempt, or are scammers really trying to steal money? The skepticism is palpable. Now, personal experiences are pouring in, with many sharing their frustrating encounters. I couldn't access my account for hours. My direct deposit didn't go through. I'm getting error messages nonstop. The common thread is frustration and worry. Now, some are demanding transparency, calling on Bank of America to explain the situation and provide reassurance. Bank of America needs to explain what's really going on. Why the silence? People deserve answers. Now, amidst the uncertainty, words of caution are also circulating. Be careful, guys. This might be a scam. Don't click on any suspicious links. Verify any communications with your bank. Your concerns are valid and your vigilance is understandable. Now, I have been following the Bank of America outage saga, and now I want to check in with you, my viewers, especially those affected. Now, the comments have been flooded with concerns, questions, and frustrations. We heard that from the comments I just read out, and some are reporting that services are back to normal, while others continue to face issues. Now, I want to know, have your problems been resolved if you're affected? And if not, what is your experience right now? What are you thinking? What are you going through? How are you feeling? Or how did you feel when you checked your balance and you saw a zero balance in your account, when you know very well you have money and it's showing zero? Or maybe it's showing that you have dirt. Share your thoughts, your views, your comments in the comment section down below, and let's have a conversation. Thank you for always watching, and see you in my next video as I bring you another interesting video.